getting snared. Not really sure why. Okay, so I'm basically, you'll see I have a wisp in the bottom left and a wisp in the top right, and I see he's just creeping these greens. For those of you that don't know, creeping 3 greens gives you level 2. That's what he's going for. This is kind of a good strat for humans too. As I was saying, it's a safer creep. It gives you a little bit of a faster tech. You'll see his tech has already started. Mine's still a little bit ahead of his because he's using those militia to creep, but it's not by much. It's pretty much negligible. And I have my wisp there, and I try to do a little bit of wisp blocking, but he just runs down. Against good players, pathing really doesn't help unless you're in certain situations where they have to go a certain direction, because they'll just run the opposite direction, and then you can't really path them anymore. So, now I buy the boots, which is an ever-important necessity with the Demon Man, because the Demon Man with fast feet is way better than the Demon Man with slow feet. See, he's got his Puma shoes on now. He's walking really fast. He's like Usain Bolt. He's okay, but anyway, as soon as you get that, take a look at my base. I did basically a regular hunt build. You'll see my base comes into play later, and I'll go over that later. But whenever you do that regular hunt build, you really don't have enough units. Oh, I escaped a surround there, luckily. He could have surrounded me. He should have. I got lucky there. Hey, everyone pause this game at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Pause it at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Alright, I'll describe to you what happened. Basically, as I was doing this audio, my doorbell rang and I had to run. So I have to like splice 2 audios together. So anyway, I know I was like right around 4:30. So please just pause the audio at 4:30 and we'll keep going from there. Yeah, I told you I was kind of running low on time, and basically I ran out of time. So, but anyway, I should have enough time to finish this today. So I just escaped that surround, luckily. One thing I don't think I noted in the last is when you buy the boots on the Demon Hunter and you see the Archmage doesn't have boots, you can just right-click him. It's like right-click and forget about it. But, okay, so anyway, so 4:30, 1x speed. Let's get this audio going again. And unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. Okay, so 4:31, 4:32, 4:33, 4:34, 4:35. Okay, so hopefully everyone is synced again. Sorry about that, I apologize. I didn't think I would have to go that early, but unfortunately I did. So, there's really not much to talk about because nothing is happening right at the moment. But something to note, if you are busy like harassing the human, it's always important to have a wisp up at the tavern. You'll see that's actually going to get me an Archmage kill in a little bit. But anyway, by having that wisp in your tavern, it lets you grab your second hero really quickly, obviously. And that should be your first order of business. Another thing, as soon as you hit tier 2, a lot of people, when they hit tier 2, it's like if they're busy like fighting or attacking or something, they don't build their tier 2 buildings. Well, just learn the hotkeys for those buildings, and then when you learn the hotkeys for those buildings, it really shouldn't be a problem. You just click back to your base, and it should take like not even half a second to build those buildings, and it's really important that you do so. Right here, I tried to hide that Huntress, but I missed it. You'll see that Naga came in and boom, headshotted that Archmage, which really helped a lot for my cause there. Unfortunately, my Demon Hunter's stuck in the back, but I think it was totally worth it for a TP and a level 2 Archmage kill. Not to mention Footman and a Peon kill. Fortunately, I lost my hunt, but hey, you know, shit happens. Yeah, so if you take a look back at my base, because I got that Archmage kill, and you'll see right in the middle, I see he got a Naga. Every single person that gets Naga is going to do a rifle caster push. Every single human that gets Naga is going to do that. Now, because of that, you want to go tier 3 immediately. You want to go tier 3 as fast as you possibly can, okay? But one of the pressures, or one of the problems of going tier 3 is you are a little bit susceptible to that rush. So what you have to do is you have to go harass with your heroes and try and pick off whatever, Rifleman, Footman, Naga, militia heroes, whatever you can hit. That's the reason that you get the Naga. It's basically to buy you that time. If you get the Panda, you can't do that. Now, unfortunately, like, I see he's not in his base, and I'm like, damn, he must be creeping somewhere, and I thought he might be creeping the shop. If I would have went straight to the shop, I would have fucked him up so bad, but unfortunately, I just missed it. And I probably would have gotten that experience to him had I jacked him too, because he would have had to run away, and I could have finished the creep. But hey, what are you going to do? I don't have map pack, so can't win them all. Yeah, so he gets a little surrounded by DH, but you can just bust him out because the DH doesn't die. But if you take a look at his hero levels are still way higher than mine, so he's still a big threat despite having a somewhat decent early game. Now, as soon as you do hit tier 3, you want to get the bear upgrade and a bear as soon as possible. That should be your first thing. Reason being is a lot of humans, they're going to come and tower rush you like just as that first bear is coming out. The way the timing works out, so they're going to come tower rush you just as that first bear comes out. And you need rejuvenation on your demon hunter so that you can right click those heroes and not have to worry about it. So what you do is you rejuve your demon hunter, you buy a staff on your Naga, and you just send your demon hunter in. You know, all hell breaks loose and he kills stuff and you don't have to worry about it. And then as soon as he hits like whatever 50 HP, you just staff him back to the base, rejuve him again, and rinse and repeat. So that's how you beat the tower rush if they do it early, like most people do. Now I did get that Archmage kill. That's the reason why his tower push is a little bit late. Like most humans, they'd be coming like right now to tower push. Another thing is he bought a TP. If you're going to tower push against the Night Elf, you really shouldn't buy a TP. You should use that money to buy like a heal pot. The reason you get a TP is if you're losing the fight and you have to TP out. But if you have like a heal pot and heal scrolls, you really shouldn't lose that fight. He should have invested that 350 gold to get like a heal pot and a breaker. It would have been a lot better. Now here comes his push, and this is where my base really comes into play. Unfortunately, okay, now I had my AOW over on the left, but I thought he was like going to be expoing or something. You'll see my wisp up in the top left. So I started walking my AOW down to use it to creep. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just left it in the base. It really wouldn't have saved me that much. But it is uprooted, which is good. And I'm going to be back in the base. And my stupid bear is going to get focused, and I have to rejuve it and use a moonwell on it, and that pisses me off. Kind of angry. But whatever, I'm in my base and I have bears, and he doesn't. And you'll see I leave them in the, you'll see I rejuve the DH and then I send the DH in. I should have done that. Oh, I was out of rejuves because I was healing all my stuff. But that's okay. See, I've Dryad's in the works. The reason you're going to get Dryad's is basically I think I can win this fight just with 3 bears. Okay? I really do. I think I can win this fight, no problem. Now, once you think you can win the fight, once you think you have enough bears, you want to make Dryads to force the fight and force them to stay and pick off units. So that's the reason I started making Dryads. Obviously, if you don't think you have enough bears, you keep making bears. You only make Dryads once you have enough bears. That's the reason why you don't make Dryads at tier 2. You want to rush to tier 3 to get those bears out. Yeah. Okay, just to be safe, basically every single human that tries to tower rush you and they fail, they're just going to come back and do it again. So you see I build the AP back in that little corner, and that's actually going to help me a lot. Take a look at my base. It's like up by the little tree island in like the whatever, in like the 10, 11 o'clock position of my base. Yeah, but anyway, you're going to build an AP there because actually a lot of people that go straight, okay, let's say I hadn't gotten that Archmage kill, I probably would have built that AP as I was building my lores, because or as soon as I saw him getting a Naga, rather, because like I said, every single human on Twisted Meadows that does this AM Naga thing, they are going to rifle push you and tower push you, and having that AP there will basically buy you some time until you have enough units that you can fight. And once again, it just gives you like a safe entryway into tier 3 if you think about it that way. So that's why you get the tower there. The reason I got it now is basically just to secure. I think I'm at the advantage right now in terms of my army. You see, I got the bone chimes, I got the Naga. I just did it to basically secure the fact that I'm gonna win this game. Yeah, at this point, I really do think I'm gonna win this game. I'm really not worried, despite the fact that he still does have higher heroes than me. My army is much superior to his, so there's really nothing to worry about. Yeah. So here's a heal scroll. Now once he does fail in that tower rush, you're gonna want to have a wisp at his expo. Okay, so you see in the top left, I do have a wisp at his expo because he is gonna do one of 2 things. He's either gonna come back and tower push you again, or he's gonna go in expo. He's gonna do one of those 2 things. If he doesn't, he's gonna lose.